Well, Garrick, week one, I mean, how excited do you see this group, new quarterback, a lot of new players on the side of the ball?
Well, we're excited, to have an opportunity to go compete in front of our crowd this weekend. We've got a lot of work to do. We need to have a good week of practice so that we can play the way we need to play.
After training camp, what do you feel good about with your group?
That I think we're a lot more, well, I know we're a lot more competitive. I think we got kids that really care about what's going on, and that they got really good team chemistry. So that's what I know coming out of training camp.
You didn't see a lot of Chase Craft last year, but how's he improved in your mind going into this first game?
Yeah, well, he has an understanding of what we're trying to get done on offense. He knows our schemes. He knows how to call the plays in the huddle, how to use the system and the terminology when we're in no huddle. How to send motions, what are the motion points, what are the snap points. He really has a good understanding of all those details, which, that's where he's grown a lot.
How has he progressed as a passer?
Really well. A lot of my drill tape, my quarterback drill tape is, last year, because Wes is on there a lot. And Chase is in the background, and his technique is so bad back then that we don't even like looking at it. And now he's pretty good. When he decides to, really focus on his technique and fundamentals, he's fundamentally sound.
I just love he's a defensive guy. What challenges he poses to defensive guys, and he seems to be a headache when you got a guy who can run like that. For your offense, what does he do for what you guys are able to do on the field with a running quarterback?
Well, the first thing that I'm hoping that he brings to the table is that he gets the other 10 guys to play really good. And his leadership quality that we've been talking about shows up, and his passion and his intensity all shows up with the other 10 guys that are on the field with him. But in regards to play calls, he just, when you get a kid that's a dual threat kid that can do both, it does, do some things with opening up the playbook.
He's got an edge to him. I mean, he'll talk some trash and stuff. How much does that matter?
I really am not into trash talk. It's not my favorite thing at all. I don't know why you have to talk trash when you can execute plays and find out a way to keep moving the ball down the field. That's always better than trash talk.
How anxious are you to see Dudek back in the game situation?
Well, I'm looking forward to it. It's kind of different for us because we watch him every day. I'm really more happy for him than I am for me that he's going to actually get to run out on our field in front of our home crowd and, make plays. And because it's been a long time since he's, had that feeling and that experience. So really more happy for him and his parents that he'll get to, get out there and get going this weekend.
What's your history with playing true freshmen? Do you usually get what you've seen through training camp from them, or is there ever stage fright on opening night when they get out there and you don't recognize that guy?
There's a little both. That's the, I think the best part is that we're going to be playing with a lot of new guys, and they're very talented guys. And the worst part is that we're going to be playing with a lot of new guys, little talented guys. So they'll probably have to settle down. They'll probably be so fired up when they get out there. Hopefully we can just minimize the mistakes early, and hopefully there's not any major turnovers, that could cost us. But they're going to have to settle in, and once they settle in and realize it's just football, I think we got some really talented young kids that are going to be out there.
What do Mike and Rayvon add to that running back group since Reggie's been banged up?
Well, they have been fantastic since they walked in the door. We knew exactly what we were getting from both of them. And then when they got to camp, they were both better than we really anticipated. We thought they were really good on signing day, and we thought that we signed us two guys that were, every down backs. They can run, they can pass protect, and they can catch the ball out of the backfield. They would both be big enough to handle themselves throughout a whole Big Ten season. And then when they got here and we started practicing, they're really better than we thought they were.
You find that to be true of several other guys. What about Dorsey?
Lewis is a lot better. I knew Lewis was big and that he could run, but I didn't realize that Lewis was so smart as a football player, and his instincts are up. He can really recognize things and make the calls at the line of scrimmage that a lot of freshmen can't do. So I didn't know that his football intelligence was, as good as it is.
Is he in the rotation to start with you?
Yeah, he's in the rotation.
Okay. Well, I mean, Eckert's your starting tight end, isn't he?
Well, we'll see. It matters what personnel grouping we're in.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a lot of different personnel groupings.
What's Ricky added to that receiver group?
Confidence. He started off slow because he got here late, had to get himself in shape. He did a good job with his rehab, with his knee, and last week I thought he was feeling as well as he's been. But Ricky's confident, which is what I like. He's not arrogant, but he's extremely confident, and that helps a lot.
Larry and Alex, I mean, it's always nerve-wracking, I'm sure, putting freshmen out there, but what have you seen from them during camp?
They're both big and physical. They're not small guys, so they can handle themselves out there. They both understand what's going on. And they're both, as the whole offense, they're going to develop throughout the game. When we finish this game, we're going to be better than we were when we started, and then we're going to continue to develop throughout the season. So just got to get out there the first time, get going, hopefully be efficient, and develop and grow throughout the game.
Give just a basic overview